Dear Mr. Waters, I'm in receipt of your electronic mail dated 14th of April and duly impressed by the Shakespearean complexity of your tragedy. Everyone in this tale has a rock-solid hamartia. Hers, that she is so sick. Yours, that you are so well. Were she better, or you sicker, the stars would not be so terribly crossed. But it is the nature of stars to cross, and never was Shakespeare more wrong than when he had Cassius note. The fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves. Easy enough to say when you're a Roman nobleman, or Shakespeare. But there is no shortage of fault to be found amid our stars. While we're on the topic of old Will's insufficiencies, your writing about young Hazel reminds me of the Bard's 55th sonnet, which, of course, begins, "Not marble, nor the gilded monuments of princes shall outlive this powerful rhyme, but you shall shine more bright in these contents than upswept stone besmeared with sluttish time." Off topic, but what a slut time is. She screws everybody. It's a fine poem, but a deceitful one. We do indeed remember Shakespeare's powerful rhyme. But what do we remember about the person it commemorates? Nothing. We're pretty sure he was male. Everything else is guesswork. Shakespeare told us precious little of the man whom he entombed in linguistic sarcophagus. Witness also that when we talk about literature, we do so in the present tense. When we speak of the dead, we are not so kind. You do not immortalize the lost by writing about them. Language buries, but does not resurrect. Full disclosure, I am not the first to make this observation. Compared to the McClush poem, "Not marble nor the gilded monuments," which contains the heroic line, "I shall say you will die, and none will remember you." I digress. But here's the rub. The dead are visible only in the lidless eye of memory. The living, thank heaven, retain the ability to surprise and to disappoint. Your Hazel is alive, Waters, and you mustn't impose your will upon another's decision, particularly a decision arrived at thoughtfully. She wishes to spare you pain, and you should let her. You may not find young Hazel's logic persuasive, but I have trod through this vale of tears longer than you, and from where I'm sitting, she's not the lunatic. Yours truly, Peter Van Houten. My voice, now what? So that was an interpretation, my interpretation of a letter from a character in The Fault in Our Stars to Augustus Waters, the main character. And as I say, my interpretation, I did not search very hard, but in the little searching that I did, there was not, and based on my reading of the book, there's not a clear description of Peter Van Houten, his background, regional, other than the fact that he lives in Holland during the majority of the book. But he's drunk. He's an alcoholic. So I kind of went with that. And when I first read that, I was like, yeah, I want to do that for a video. Just to do something to exercise my voice on the reading side again. Now that I've finished, there's a whole nother letter at the end of the book that I want to read, but I'm going to wait and give the movie some time to release and marinate in the public before I actually jump to that, because it would be considered spoilery for the world. So, not that the world watches me, but I don't want to spoil it for those of you that do, in case you want to read the book or see the movie. So, I hope you enjoyed my voice. Now what?